Darling, tell me
Quando, Quando, Quando.
Quando, 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 a staple.
When.
Yes, a staple of our live set right from the early days of the Rabbits, and indeed before then, we in the tool sheds we used to play that.
Yeah.
With all the audience participation, you remember, and the dancing.
Yeah.
But we've not recorded it before.
No. We didn't record it, I think, because it was just a cover, wasn't it?
It was just a standard. It is a standard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not our song.
Yeah.
We have to point out it's not our song. We didn't write it.
No.
I think I saw a band called Burlesque do it in the mid-70s,
Right.
and with a saxophone and everything. It was very good. And that was why we did it. That's why we started playing it with the dancing and all that kind of thing. But when we said we'd record it now, you wrote a whole new load of words for it, though, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, we did Secret Love,
Yes.
which was another cover, and we did record that on the first album. And when we had trouble getting the people who wrote it to agree to us doing a version of it. We got into all of that. I'm not sure that would happen today the same. But it was all a bit of a hassle. They wouldn't give us. We actually asked them for permission, and they said no. And once they've done that, of course, you can't then do it, can you? Because
No, shouldn't have asked them.
Shouldn't
have asked them.
No, that was ceilings.
That was ceilings,
Yeah,
feelings.
Ceilings.
Ceilings, feelings. Yeah.
So feelings, but it was all of that really. So
Yeah.
we've stayed away a bit from covers, haven't we?
Yeah.
However, we thought if we changed the words, it might be quite good fun to do.
Yeah. And we put all the percussion in like we used to live. I mean, we didn't actually have. Well, we learnt the error of our ways because originally we had percussion instruments which we'd hand out to members of the audience, and then by the second gig we didn't have any percussion instruments anymore.
No.
So then
We bought new ones, same thing again.
Yeah,
went to
same thing
another
again.
gig, gave it to the audience.
Yeah.
And that was it
And
again.
after about a year and a half,
Yeah.
we had no money to put petrol in the van to get to gigs.
That's
we had
right.
no money for drumsticks.
No.
So
But like when we went back to a place, very often the audience would bring the percussion.
they'd bring their own percussion, wouldn't they?
What was ours?
But yes, it was
Yeah.
X kilo. But you developed a method of making percussion instruments.
Yeah, quite interesting. So what I used to do, I used to get like these big laundry sort of plastic containers that have laundry liquid in, or washing up liquid and stuff. I used to empty the liquid and then wash them out really thoroughly, dry them really thoroughly, and then fill them with something like dried peas or rice or gravel. And then when you shake them, it's quite percussive.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Because you tried a few things like wet porridge, and that didn't really work, did it?
Wet porridge had a sort of
Yeah,
sound.
yeah.
It didn't fit the song.
Not so good.
No, it didn't fit the song at all. Wet porridge. What else did we try? I tried all sorts of things
Yeah.
till I came up with
Some
the shaky
old rags you tried.
old rags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolled up newspaper, tissue
rolled up
paper you
tissue
tried.
paper I tried.
None of that really worked.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hard peas and the
Hard peas.
yeah,
and the
mushy peas
plastic.
don't work, but the hard.
No, they had to be dried.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they make a percussive sort of sound when you shake them.
And the other thing that I remember is I had like a box of these instruments, and you were always adverse, weren't you, to because as the drummist,
Yes.
you were in charge of the percussion.
You thought, because I was the drummist, you thought I was in charge of all percussion.
Well, that's right.
Well, no, there's a demarcation issue here. I don't want to bring it up. I wasn't going to bring it up now, after all these years, but
Yeah.
it's a demarcation issue, and I don't have to transport all the percussion to and from gigs just because I am the drummist.
Right.
Sorry, I'll just have a drink.
I remember.
I've got some medication
I remember
here.
this particular night when we'd had this discussion, friendly and frank discussion about your demarcation issues. And unbeknown to you, I remember putting the box of percussion in your car. And then you drove off at the end of the night. This was in Gillingham. I think it was in Gillingham.
Was it?
At the nurses thing with the nurses, wasn't it? Anyway.
Up at the hospital, was it?
The nurses social club or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you drove off and I thought, aha, he's taken them home. And then I was driving home and I suddenly had to screech, put the brake, something in the road, animal, what is it? Screech to a halt, box of percussion. And you just put it in the middle of the road, just left it in the middle of the road. For anybody to drive into, have an accident or anything.
Yeah, it wasn't so dangerous as you think, because it wasn't just on any road. It was at the entrance to the hospital.
Oh wow, yeah. Maybe I have over dramatised it.
Yes.
But anyway, so I then took the box to your house and put it in your garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And despite my best effort,
We used to have fun, didn't we?
Oh, didn't we? Used to have a laugh,
we
didn't we?
laugh.
Do you remember laughing?
Yeah, I remember him laughing.
Yeah.
Not like this album, which has been quite a serious.
Yes. Yeah.
We've been quite, there've been few laughs, either making it or listening to it. To be honest.
No. Your idea, you had this idea that during the percussion bit, we'd also have the landlady.
Yeah.
Banging on the wall.
Mr. Radio, will you please turn it down?
Telling us to be quiet.
Telling us to be quiet, yes. And I think that's
It rings true, doesn't it? Because so many of us have been in similar situations where you've been playing music, not too loud a volume, in the privacy of your own house, flat, wherever, and somebody takes offence next door or
somebody banging on your door now.
below your...
Yeah.
So we incorporated new words about decorating.
Yes.
Because there aren't a lot of songs about
I
decorating.
bought you a brand new brush.
I bought you a brand new brush. Made of artificial hair.
Yeah.
Because I think you have to, have to be aware of the environment.
Yeah.
In these days.
Again, Roger, Grandad Rabbit, used to sing this one, didn't he?
Yeah.
So we've got Terry Saulgold to sing a lead vocal on this one. He does a job on this one, doesn't he? Makes it his own.
Makes it his own.
It certainly does.
He was telling me that he was going down, I think Borden High Street the other day.
Borden High Street.
Yeah. Is that a place? Somewhere in Borden, anyway.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the high street.
There's a street.
Or the main street.
It's called the street because it's the only one.
Yeah. He was walking down Borden.
Borden High Road. Yeah.
High Road. And somebody actually came up to him and said, Quando, Quando, Quando. And he said, yeah. And they said, you made that song your own.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he said, yes, and I'm going to take it away. It's mine.
Yeah. Did he use that voice?
Yeah, just like that. Yeah. With that hand movement.
Yeah,
yes, it's mine.
He's funny, isn't he?
Touching it to himself.
Funny.
As you're playing the piano, aren't you? And there's some rather nice, sort of jazzy sounding.
It's a nice. Well, the actual tune was written by. I made a note of it here. I think he should get a credit. Tony Rennis wrote the tune to it.
Did he?
Yeah, and it is a lovely tune.
He didn't write it for us, did he?
No. He
probably made a lot of money out of it.
He probably did. I think it was Italian. So I think the original had Italian lyrics, and then there were new. I don't know if it was a new set of lyrics written in English.
Yes, I think I've heard.
Or whether it was
an Italian version. I think I've heard. Instead of tell me quando quando, dimmi quando quando, tell me.
Quando, quando, quando.
Yeah, I think I've heard versions like that.
Yeah, it's a song from our childhoods, really, isn't it?
Yeah. You wanted it a bit slow. Again, this is another one where I was so used to playing it live. I wanted to play it at 1,000 beats per second or something, and you really wanted it slower. And it is slower than we used to play it live, But I think it benefits from that. After all these months have now gone by, I have to concede that you were right.
Oh, well, thank you for that. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
So
it's better slower.
So originally I wanted it to sort of be a bit like this, sort of, now that I've told everyone. Quando, 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 quando. But that was too slow, wasn't it?
Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to play the drums to that.
No, too slow.
I could have done the triangle, I suppose.
Yeah.
There's a bit of triangle on it, or parallelogram, or some
any of those shapes.
Any
classic
of those
shapes.
Classic. Yeah.
Any of the classic shapes. Yeah. Percussion.
The percussion on the record is just you and I, isn't it? Playing, but we're tracked about 4 times.
Right.
But because Ali got this big box out which said percussion on the side, and there were things in there like swanny whistles, you thought that would do for percussion because it had because it said percussion on the box.
Yeah.
So you're playing whistles and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's me working overtime, playing all these tambourines and cowbells and things, and you're just going woo woo.
Yeah. Adding to the atmosphere of the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose it is a kind of carnival. It's meant to be a carnival.
Carnival of fun.
Which is what it is, really. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. The landlady.
Carnival of fun.
The landlady I recorded at home because I didn't think I'd be able to do it in the studio without laughing.
Right. I think a lot of people who listening to this album won't have realised what a great actor you are and how many voices.
No.
A bit like Harry Enfield.
Yes. Despite me
Paul
mentioning
Whitehouse,
it, and
you know.
Yeah, despite me saying it over and over and over again, a lot of people still don't realise it.
Do they not?
No.
Oh, well, I'm saying it here now
to
both of our listeners.
Yeah.
To the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, of course, you play the part of the landlady in the video.
In the video.
And since we're doing this, what a crap job you make of it. I have to say. Yeah.
Well, I tried my best.
Yes.
So there is this video been released? This one?
No.
No. So this is one for your.
This is something to whet the appetite of our viewers.
Yeah.
And in this case, they are viewers.
Yeah, they will be viewers of unless, of course, they're watching it. Well, they're not unless they're playing it but not watching it.
Yes. Yeah.
Because if they're playing it in the background or it's come on accidentally on YouTube.
But the whole idea of you playing the landlady in the video is completely wasted on them if they're not watching it.
No.
Even if they are listening to it, they're only listening to me.
Yes.
And they're not watching you, which is... And I think they're missing something, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think we've mentioned... because we've mentioned the tune... Secret Love, that perhaps ought to be our theme tune.
Oh, right.
So I had a secret love. In
the heart of it did dwell. Oh, to soon my secret love became impatient to be free. 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Subscribe.